Hello everyone, my name is Inamullah. I am working in Anjuman Islam Abdul Azim Khatkate Secondary School, Washi. Today we are going to learn how to solve linear equations in two variable by using Cramer's rule. There are many methods to solve linear equations in two variable like elimination method, substitution method, graphical method, and this Cramer's rule is one of these various methods to solve linear equations in two variable. System is consist of linear equations in two variables. This presentation doesn't address how to solve linear equations by using various methods. Our concern to learn and understand linear equations, how to solve linear equations in two variable by using Cramer's rule. A matrix is a simple method for holding matched objects in an organized pattern. They are written in two different ways. It doesn't matter which visual you choose. So here we have two brackets on our screen. Any one of them can be taken to represent your matrix. This is first way and this is second way. So any one of these two you can use. Let's look at how they are used. This is linear equation. We have two linear equations in two variable. First equation is 5x plus 2y is 9 and second equation is 2x minus 4y is 18. These are two linear equations and we're going to solve these two linear equations by using Cramer's rule. When you solve these two equations by using any other method, the solution of this equation will be 3 minus 3. This 3 stands for value of x in these two equations and this minus 3 is the value of y. They together makes solution of given equation. First, we will place coefficient of x and y from equation number 1. This is our equation number 1 where the coefficient of x and y are 5 and 2 which are placed in our matrix in first row 5 and 2. Then we will take coefficient of x and y from equation number 2 which are 2 and minus 4 and they are placed in the same matrix in second row 2 minus 4. Same way we will take another matrix. In that we will write a coefficient of third term that is 9 and 18. So I organize all the coefficients from equation 1 and 2 in these two matrices in that way. This system of organization is very simple. You need to remember this method to organize all the coefficients from both the equations in these two matrices. We have already discussed till this. These are two linear equations and their coefficients are arranged in matrix 1 which is 2 by 2. Why we used to call it 2 by 2? Because this matrix has two rows and two columns and this is 1 by 2. It has only one column and two rows. So after arranging coefficients in these two matrices, We need to follow three steps to find our final answer. Now the first step, find the determinant. Second, find the value of x, and at the end we will find out value of y. That is all about Cramer's rule. Now let us see how we will find out determinants. First, the determinants, we need all six coefficients, or all the coefficients from both the equations should be placed into matrix as shown on your screen. Now it's time to solve first matrix. So this is the way to solve them. You will cross multiply. How are we going to cross multiply them? 5 and minus 4 will multiply together. 2 and 2 will multiply together. If I label them as A, 5 is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. So you can say here we are actually multiplying A and D together, B and C together. Between both the products, we will take minus sign. So here we have arrangement 5 into minus 4, A and D, minus 2 into 2, that is B and C. After performing arithmetic operations and simplifying this mathematical expression, we have value of determinants as minus 24. So value of determinants is minus 24 for these two equations. Now it's time to find out dx. Dx is what? Dx stands for again determinants with respect to x. So we're going to find out determinants, that is dx with respect to x. If you observe your equation, 5 and 2 are coefficient of x. So when you calculating determinants with respect to x, you will not take coefficient of x in your calculation. So this will replace, I'm going to put 5 and 2, means we are taking out 5 and 2 from from our matrix, and on the place of 5 and 2 we will take 9 and 18, which are there in your second matrix. So these two, 9 and 18, will take the position of 5 and 2. Now this new matrix we're going to use to find out value of dx. So your second matrix is empty, which had 9 and 18. This matrix had 9 and 18 previously, which is placed on the place of 5 and 2 in our first matrix, and we remove 5 and 2 from first matrix because we calculating dx and there is no place for x coefficient. Now again we going to solve this matrix in same way. 9 and minus 4 will multiply together, 2 and 18 will multiply together, like this, A and D, B and C. Between them we will take minus sign. A and D, that is 9 and minus 4, minus B and C, that is 18 and 2. When you simplify, you will get minus 72. This is the value of dx. Now we have two values, determinants, that is d, minus 2, minus 24. Dx is determinants with respect to x, which is minus 72. In same way, we're going to calculate dy. Dy, that is determinant with respect to y. In order to calculate determinants with respect to y, the same procedure will be followed. Here plus 2 and minus 4 are coefficient of the y. In your first matrix, they are placed in second column, 2 and minus 4. I'm going to replace 2 and minus 4 with the coefficient are there in your second matrix, that is 9 and 18. So on replacing, your first matrix will look like this. Now we can solve this matrix to find the value of dy. So this is your final matrix which will give you value of dy. Same procedure you will follow to find the value of dy, that is 15 into 18. 15 into 18 will multiply together, 9 and 2 will multiply together. So the value of dy is 72. Now we have three values, d, dx, dy. It's time to calculate final value of x and y by using Cramer's rule. So this is the formula to find out value of x and y by using Cramer's rule. X can be determined as dx upon d, y is dy upon d. We have all the values, you just need to substitute. Since dx is minus 72 and d is minus 24, so x will become minus 72 upon minus 24. Y is 72 and d is again minus 24. So the final values of x and y are 3 and minus 3. And this is your solution. This way we can solve any linear equation in two variable by using Cramer's rule. I know it seems to be difficult because we have seen the entire process in certain interval. So I'll take one more example here where you will see the entire process on one single screen. So for that I'm going to take one question, two linear equations. So these are two linear equations, these are different linear equations. 3x plus 5y is 11, 6x minus 2y is 10. We're going to solve these two linear equations by using Cramer's rule. First step, arrange the coefficients in that way which is there on your screen. For d, we will arrange coefficient of x and y from equation 1 in first row and coefficient of xy from second equation in second row. So your matrix for d will look like this. Then for dx, we will replace coefficient of x, that is 3 and 6, with these two, that is 11 and 10, coefficient of third term, that is 11 and 10. So 3 and 6 are replaced in second matrix where we are calculating determinants with respect to x. Then for dy, I'll replace coefficient of y, which is 5 and minus 2 in our equation. So 5 and minus 2 will replace with again 11 and 10 in second column. So this is the orientation to organize your coefficients from given equations for matrix D, dx and dy. Now for D, same procedure, cross multiply. 3 minus 2 will multiply together, 5 and 6 will multiply together. When you simplify this, you will get minus 36. Now it's time to find out value of dx. For that you will cross multiply. 11 and minus 2, 5 and 10, and the value of dx will become minus 72. Now let us find out value of dy. Cross multiply 3 and 10, 11 and 6. Your value of dy is minus 36. After calculating values of dx and dy, you can finally use Cramer's rule to find your answer. For x, it is dx upon dx, that is minus 72 upon minus 36, which will give you 2. For y, it is dy upon dy is minus 36, d is minus 36, which will give you 1. So this is the entire process which you can follow to solve any linear equations by using Cramer's rule. Hope it is clear to everybody. Thank you so much for watching this video.